All right. Yay. We are finally live. After a very long period, I'm sorry it took so long to come back. I had issues. Anyways, for whoever is new, my name is Alan. Welcome to Tarot by Alan. And today we are going to do one card pulls. And we are now live on TikTok and also on YouTube. In this live, we will most likely get questions about relationships. We'll get questions about all sorts of stuff, but most likely relationships. That's because that's what people usually ask about, right? So we'll see how that's gonna go. Hey, John, how's it going? Thanks for stopping by. You probably clicked on it, didn't you? You clicked on it. You did click on it. You just working? Nice. I'm trying to start working too. I'm trying to get started working too. Not very successful though. I'm having a real hard time. And we already got the first question on TikTok. Lana May is asking. I know, I gotta give it time. I know. Oh, it doesn't help I woke up at 1 a.m. today. Lana May is asking, does Jay have genuine romantic feelings for me? All right, let's get a card. Lana, you got the Fool. The Fool is a card of new beginnings, the card of innocence. So, as a quick gamble on yes or no, I would say that is a yes. Yay. Oh my goodness, I'm already getting questions. Oh wow, this is getting good. Look at that. All right, John, I guess I'm gonna start working. I guess I'm gonna start working now. Those guys are putting me to work already. Oh, that's funny as hell. Celine Jones is asking, hi, can I have a general career reading? Celine, I will do one card pulls, but I can pull a card for you. At the moment, I only do one card pulls. If you wanna have something like that, I will record free videos. I haven't recorded for quite a while. I haven't had a whole lot of time since this is what's moving the needle. But all right, let's see here. Celine, you got the Emperor on reverse. This is the card of impotence. This is the card of maybe the tyrants. That's the card of not using your authority as you're supposed to. What is your question regarding just career reading? Are you looking for a new job? What are you doing at the moment? If not, have you been actively looking for it? You're looking for a new employer? Okay. So So the question is, have you been, actively, your work permit will be expiring? Okay. So are you making sure that you're either covering your bases? You gotta cover your bases. Are you in the US? If you're in the US, you already know that work permits have changed, right? Canada? Okay. All right, yeah, because here in the US, you can only get a work permit if the employer is paying $100,000 per people. Bonkers, I know. Let's see here. We got Hale or Haley, Haley, or Haley and Jay over completely. Do you see him reaching out in the future? Let's see. Haley and Jay completely over, or is Jay reaching in the future? Haley, you do have the Lovers. That's a card of connection. That's a card of choices. Sorry, I'm a little bit sluggish. I woke up way too early today, so I'm like, duh. But on a quick gamble of yes or no, this would have been a yes. And also, that's a card of choices. So you'll be able to make choices. You're welcome. Day 5650. Hi, Ellen. How can I better deal with my clashing energies with my dad? I'm trying to do my thing and staying occupied in my world. Spirituality, music, YouTube. All right. I'll get your card. There you go. You got the High Priestess. That's a card of intuition. What is your intuition telling you right now? Surely, if you're clashing energies with your dad, he might have a reason for clashing energies. Now, ask yourself, why is he clashing with you? Is it because you need to, you should be doing other things? Or do you just want to stay in your little world? What is your intuition telling you? Tibogo Madlala. Hi, does Mr. SM have feelings for me? Y'all ask questions and leave right away. I don't understand that. Sasha Cutie, thank you for following. Sasha Cutie is asking, hi, will 2026 be a good year for me? Sasha, yes. On a quick gamble of yes or no, that would have been a yes. Now we got the Judgment card. This also means that big things may be happening for you, and you might get a wake-up call. If things have been just simply, not moving fast enough, well enough, there's a time that 2026 is gonna tell you, hey, wake up. You either move or you step out, kind of deal. That's what the Judgment card is for. All right, the BOGO. All right, I'll get your card. I'm just gonna put all those cards down because I'm tired of shuffling. I don't want to shuffle all day. All right, we got the Hermit on reverse. That's a card of depression. That's a card of, isolation. On a quick gamble of yes or no, that would have been a no. As I said, it's a card of isolation. Bad isolation. It's not even good isolation. Do you know this person well? Do you talk to this person? And what is the situation? Yes, you do know him. Do you guys spend time together? Can't expect someone to like you if you don't spend time together. You spend time together? You did? Okay. Just don't be running after nobody. Don't hurt yourself just by running after nobody. Okay? But at this moment, that card gives you a no. But that doesn't mean the card just gave you a no. I'm just telling you what's on the card. I don't fortune tell. Like I'm not fortune telling over here, guys. So if I were to look at this and I would judge by the Hermit card, like I would say just go out more, just hang out more. That's what I would tell you just by looking at the Hermit. But if you want it that hard, then you go for it. You're welcome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Thank you for following. Hello, my name is Carlos. Will I get back with Shay? Let's get you a card here. Carlos, this is a yes. That would have been a yes. Okay, I would consider that a yes. The card meaning is a card of apathy, so it's kind of like they're probably worried in other things and are just sitting with their arms crossed. So it's like, yeah, but it will take some effort. Christopher is asking, do you see me and my wife getting back together? Um, so as a yes or no, that would have been a yes. As a card meaning, either that person is coming towards you or they're leaving. So it's hard to say. Hard to say. It's hard to say. But that would have been a yes, okay? It will take some effort. Sandy White, thank you so much for following. Yeah, I'll get your card here. Let's see. What's this? Two of Pentacles. So the Two of Pentacles is a card of balance, card of juggling things. If you have been having a hard time with finances, especially since Pentacles is the card of finances, health, material things, this time might be important for you to actually start, looking for those things. You start watching your health, you watch your finances, you watch maybe relationships also, you know, might be that little time where you're gonna juggle things around and But being on the upright, that's usually a positive way. If you're doing that well, make sure you keep doing it. But just try to get a conservative. I would say just try to be conservative with what you do, just so you can actually manage things around you. You know what I mean? Fluffy Mika Tamika is asking, does Dave wants to be with me? See a card here. I'm not looking at it. Oh boy, got the tower. I love when those cards comes in on those love questions. It's always so complicated. We got the tower. The tower is a card of, destruction. But this also could mean that something needs to fall just so something new can happen. Tamika, do you guys spend time together? What is the situation between the both of you? Or are you just wondering? You spend time, but not as much. Yeah, so I would say, like, being the tower, being what it is, he either may be occupied with something else or somebody else. So something needs to come down just so you can come in, right? He blame work. Yeah. Like the message of the card itself, like, that's what it means, right? If you were just doing a quick yes and no, that would have been a yes. But being the tower, I just feel like this is something needs to come down. If he doesn't text you or call you often, then I would just take that as non-interested. If someone is really interested in you and they want to spend time with you, they will check up on you. And that's a bare minimum. You know what I mean? That's a bare minimum. You're welcome. Yeah, you give your attention to people who, you know, is actually looking for you. That's the healthiest way. People who resonate with you, people who come over and check on you. You know, it doesn't, like, for nowadays, there's really no excuse. There's no excuse. If someone likes you, they gotta come over and they gotta be like, hey, how you doing? You just gotta pick up the phone. Like, seriously, right? You just gotta pick up the phone and send a quick text. If they don't do that, you already know. Novali is asking, will I get my US passport on Friday? All right, let's put it down. On a quick gamble of yes or no, that would have been a yes. With Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia. looking back, feeling good. Good stuff. So I would say it's probably a yes. Um, I remember you. I remember you. You expedited and everything, huh? So hopefully it should be coming through. If it's at the end of, at the end of the deadline. Dishakaria, hey, how's it going? Needy. Yes, I think it's Needy 2026. Hello, you're welcome, Navali. Shakid is asking, will me and Vamir workouts? All right, Mina, Shakid, Mina. Will Shakid work out with Vamir or Vamer? Okay, you got 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups is a card of collaboration, working together, teamwork. On a quick gamble of yes or no, I would say that was a yes for sure. On the card, meaning you guys may have some sort of chemistry that you don't necessarily, I don't know if this necessarily will be 100% romantic, but this may also mean that you guys can be like some sort of power couple, if that makes sense. You guys find out how to work together. You guys got a good chemistry. You guys understand each other to the point where you work together. Does that make sense? You have any questions? You're very welcome. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. I gotta remind you guys. Anita, give me just a moment, okay? Let me just jump on YouTube real quick and I'll get your question next. Needy is asking, I recently had a rough patch with a situationship. Can I have an energy check? All right, cool. What is the energy check for Needy 2026? All right, Needy 2026. You got the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is a woman, or is the feminine energy, who knows and who understands people. When somebody talks, she listens, she understands, and she feels that, see her cup. Her cup is the biggest one in the entire deck. She's got the biggest cup of the neighborhood. So she feels things and she understands things. And she's got a great intuition. So let's say if you're having a rough patch, you just said you had a rough patch. This may be a reminder that maybe embodying the Queen of Cups might be a good idea. Try to understand feelings, try to understand how you feel and how the other person feels. Try to understand, like, use your intuition to guide yourself and know exactly how how can you measure what others are feeling. If you are maybe a very logical person, maybe it's the time to put the logical to the side just a little bit more, and then try to use your emotions, some people are very good with emotions, some people are very good with logic. And it's very rare that we know both things at the same time, right? But ask yourself, do I need at this moment to be more loving? Do I need at this moment to be more understanding? Do I need to understand my emotions? Do I need to understand the other person? So I hope that makes sense and resonates. Anita is asking, is Zach seeing his ex romantically dating her? Anita, are you still there or did you leave? Did you ask and leave? You there? My counter is on 0. You here? Oh, yes, you here. All right, cool. All right. Is Zach seeing his ex romantically or dating her? Ugh. Ugh. I would consider that a yes on the uprights, but don't take my word for it. I always tell people, if you're gonna make decisions, if you're gonna start shit, um, if you're gonna start shit, make sure you have all of the proof necessary. The High Priestess is the card of intuition. This is the card that trusts your intuition. Card of, there are secrets maybe involved. You might not be getting all the information, but use your intuition to get that answer. Don't start shit if you don't have the proof, okay? Make sure you have the proof. Have the proof before you start shit, so you don't, Oh boy, those questions are like, so and so seen so. Hey, Prometheus. Good afternoon. Anita, do you have any questions about that? What action to take, or, Oh my God, Ethereal. Thank you so much for coming over. Thank you. Hello. Good to see you. Jazz. Oh, hold up. I got another one. Disha Korea. Can I get a guidance in my career doing data analytics course? Will I get a job in this domain? Confused about domain. Hi, Prometheus. Safe Lock. Thank you so much for the roses. I really appreciate it. Oh, Ethereal Moonlight. Girl, you don't need to. Thank you. All right, Disha Korea, I hope you're still watching. So this is the Page of Cups on your question, okay? Page of Cups means that some sort of communication is coming up to you. Communication. That's all it means. Communication. So I will assume, as someone who is doing data analytics, you are a very analytical person, kind of sort of like me, right? I may seem friendly and all over here in front of the camera, but in person, I am not. In person, I am not. I can be very analytical and very logical. The Page of Cups is probably a reminder for you to, try to use your charm. Your charm will help you. If you don't have any charm, try to get some charm. Relationships, you see this little cup with the little fish, he's all happy. Kind of the fish is just jumping out. Also, connections, relationships that will help you get where you need to go. So take all of that into consideration. Relationships is the word that you need to hear. Relationships. If you want to get a job, especially on that, be charming, like the Page of Cups. You see how charming they are? Or he, she is. He, she, they. It's 2026. So use connections. I hope it resonates with you. Connections. Harold, thank you so much for following. Guys, by the way, I jump back and forth between YouTube questions and TikTok questions, okay? So please, I will ask you to be very patient. Let's see. Harold, thank you so much for following. Harold is asking, is Danny and I going to live together soon? All right, let's see. Guys, I only pull one card, okay? I'm picking one card. Of course. Ethereal Moonlight, of course I'll get it for you. Always. Always. I'll always get a card for you. All you do, you just gotta ask. All right, let's see. For Harold, real quick here, before I jump back to YouTube. Okay. Harold, this is the card. So this is, oh my God, my camera today is just not having that fun today. We are not fun today. Anyways, this is the 7 of Cups. What gotta do this way here? There you go. Is it on focus now? This is the 7 of Cups, the Herald. On a quick gamble of yes or no, that would have been a yes. Okay. But as you can see on this card, the 7 of Cups, every single card got a different thing on top of it. I don't know if you can notice. I don't know if you can see on your phone right now, depending where you're looking at. Just make sure if the chance is coming through that you're not having like analysis paralysis. You set your mind in only one thing and you go for it. Do you have any questions about this card? And also, this card also means that don't keep your head in the clouds. Just be careful to not keep your head in the clouds. But yeah, that is a yes. But remember, be decisive once the chance comes. Thirteen months, yeah. All right. Jazz is asking, would like to get guidance on how my colleague A views me. Sometimes I feel we get along well, and at times we get into little arguments. It went down sideways. It went down like this, sideways. Wasn't even like a yes or no, but it went sideways. And now the other one is spinning. Look at that. The Moon and the Lovers. Okay. Moon and the Lovers. I'm getting you 2 cards, okay? Because the first one came out sideways. Lovers is a card of choices. The Moon is a card of, on reverse, especially. It's getting out of fears, secrets. You may be having, those questions about that person. So I will ask you this: does this person actually checks up on you? Do they actually seem genuine when they come close to you? Friendships, that are all sorts of friendships, right? That are drinking friendships, that are people who you can actually sit down and have a actual chat. There are people who are only good enough for asking you money. There are all sorts of friendships. Ask yourself, what kind of friendship is this? Is there something that I'm not seeing right now? Like, check the behavior of this person. It's a professional space, so you keep a distance. Yeah. So, God, I hate being that one. So, my experience with the work relationships, yes, you can get very good. You can get very, very good friends at work. And I feel like you are also right to keep yourself at a distance. Um, I feel like I hate saying I feel like, but in my opinion, keeping it separated is a good idea. Like, you guys can talk and whatever, but um, keep it keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Just watch them. Yeah, yeah. There you go. Yeah, you have the choice to pick this person as a friend or not, but trust your intuition. Don't be fearful, but go slow. Go slow. Sometimes we take a little bit longer not knowing, somebody. So it's like, all right, safe lock, Francis. Yes, it's your turn now. Uh, Francis is asking, will Kelton, yeah, will Kelton and I be together next year? Francis is asking, will Kelton and I be together next year? All right. So if I was just gambling on yes or no, this would have been a no. Okay. But there's a but. The Five of Pentacles on reverse is actually a good sign. You see two people over here. You see two people over here, and they're walking outside in the snow. And one person is like broken, the other person is like cold as hell. So I would say this: be responsible and break the ice if you guys have some ice in this conversation between the both of you. Okay? Break the ice. Don't be afraid. Be responsible. Especially, yeah, break the ice. I would say break the ice. Break the ice. Are you guys together at the moment? Y'all know we're only like 2 days away. We're 2 days away from 2026. What is the situation between the both of you? See? So you asked if he wanted to be together and he said yes, like to grow. Yeah. So there you go. Break the ice. The man already said yes. Y'all gotta get together, break the ice, You know what break the ice means? Get to know each other more, closer. Get out of the fear, because that question is fear. But don't be chasing nobody, please. Don't be chasing nobody. Chasing somebody is really not a good idea. All right, Ethereal Moon. Let's get you a card. Oh, I also got Aisha. Ethereal Moon. You feel like you've been putting in the work? Oh, Relationship shouldn't be hard. It should not be hard. It should not be hard. It should feel good. But everybody, Ethereal Moon. This is the Three of Cups. Make sure you're not isolated. Make sure you're not isolated. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Check on your friends. Have you been checking on your friends? Have you been isolated? What's going on? What's going on with that? You checking on them? Are they checking on you? Look at me starting shit. I'm just starting shit. Have they been checking on you? I'm just starting shit now. No, but in all seriousness, yeah. Don't get isolated. Check on your friends. Do you have any bad friends? All right, let's get Aisha. Angel, will Nikhil contact me in the future? Aisha, we had this conversation before, Aisha. Got Queen of Wands on reverse. Aisha, we had this conversation before. Aisha. Girl. 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 What are you doing? Aisha. Girl. What are we doing? That's the card of the lady who's like, she's a hot-headed. She don't want to talk to nobody. Or maybe that's the other person. I don't know. Don't be waiting, Aisha. Don't be waiting for nobody for a year. Don't be waiting. No, a year. A year is a long time. That's 365 days. You cannot be waiting for somebody for 365 days. If they have not came back within a week, I kick their asses out from my life. They should not be taking up the time and space in your head. I'm sorry. A year is a whole lot of time. Kari is asking, Kari, thank you for the rose. Thank you very much. Kari is asking, does R have feelings for me? Aisha, do you have questions, Aisha? Let me get the one for Kari. Kari is asking, does R have feelings for me? Yes. Kari, R have feelings for you? Yes. On a yes or no, that would have been a yes. That's a card of family. Happy family. Lovey dovey. So there's that for you. Y'all. Dahlia, are you still there, Dahlia? Um, Florida boy, thank you for following. Guys, it probably sounds like I'm high, but I'm not high, I swear. I'm just tired. I woke up at 1 in the morning today. No, Aisha. Aisha just said, I am not waiting. I am afraid that this person may contact me again and harass me. Girl, all right. No. Girl, you know what you do? You gotta pick up your phone, okay? You pick up your phone, and then you gotta look up for their name. Okay? If you're afraid that this person, after a whole year, are gonna contact you and harass the hell out of you, pick up your phone, you find their number, okay? You find their contacts, and then you hold the button, and then there's gonna come a drop down, and it's gonna say block. So you block their ass. You block their ass. That's it. You just block him. Okay? You just block their ass. That I'm that practical. I'm sorry. I'm that practical. I just block their ass. What? Tama Yumbre. I'm preparing for the exam. Please, something you can guide Libra, please. Oh, okay, Tama. I'll get you a card. High Priestess. You got the High Priestess, Tama. By the way, you give me attitude, you're gonna get an attitude too. Okay? I'm just reminding you guys. So you wanna give me the attitude with the bro? Can I get guidance or advice? I want to sleep. It's midnight here. See, you got my attention now, but now you're gonna get it. Okay? So what is your intuition telling you? What is your intuition telling you? Did you study? Did you study? What does it mean? What is your intuition telling you? Did you study? If you got an exam, you're studying. Okay. Well, then just keep studying. Keep studying. Yeah, but you can't be distracted. You know that, right? Sorry, I'm giving you the attitude now. Bruh. You gotta keep on studying. If you don't know how to cut off the distractions, you're gonna get your phone. If you don't have an iPhone, you can have the Android, whatever. Put it down on silent. Do not disturb. Boom. That's what I do with mine. Nobody bothers me. I just do my lives and nobody bothers me anymore. We might have a meteor coming out here outside. Somebody might get, ran over by a bus. I am not stopping what I'm doing. If I got something to reach a focus, then I'm gonna go for it. You should do the same. You're welcome. Aisha, you're welcome. Safe lock. You feel like you need to move on. Well, safe lock. If he said yes, okay, safe lock. If the guy said yes, they want to be together. But you gotta make sure that like the actions are following the words. If the actions are not following the words, guess what? This is a very inconsistent person, and you probably don't want to have him around you. You know what I mean? You know, it is what it is. We just move on. The queue gotta move, honey. The queue gotta move. You move the queue. Ain't nobody got time to be waiting. I'm telling you guys, it's like I'm telling you, you gotta stop waiting for somebody to answer back. All right, Mila, give me just a second. Let me answer one on TikTok, and I'll get back to you, okay? Because I've already got 2 questions waiting over there. But next one on YouTube is Mila. All right, TikTok, we got Florida Boy, Jamel, you there, Jamel? Should I give up on getting my family back with Z? Dude, that's a heavy one. That's a heavy one. Florida Boy, Jamel, you got the Knight of Wands. That's a card of fire. That's a card of action. Ask yourself what actions you are not taking at this moment. Have you gone through every single necessary movement that you need to make? That's fire. That's action. I'm gonna put your card on the side. I hope you're watching still, because y'all like to ask and run away right after. If you have any questions about the card, we can chat about it. All right, Mila on YouTube is asking, will the relationship between me and Z develop romantically? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use 2 decks. I will use 2 decks. All right, Mila is asking if the relationship will develop romantically. Page of Wands on reverse. On a gamble of yes or no, this would have been a no. But again, the future is not definitive. Future is always changing. It all depends on your actions. Okay. Now, are you being impatient? Are you trying to get them to say or do something and you're just impatient about it? Ask yourself if that's the case. If that's the case, if you're impatient, then you gotta ask yourself, does the actions actually correlate with what they're saying? Then you make your decision. I always tell you guys, be responsible for your own actions. You guys know the situation better than I do. I'm just picking up a card and reading the situation with a card. I'm not here to fortune tell you guys. I don't do fortune telling. Okay. I'm going to put your card over here on the side and I'll wait for your answer about it if you have any questions. Okay. All right. Florida Boy did not answer. I'm going to move on. Sophie, thank you so much for following. Sophie. Sophie did not drop a question. So, really? Sophie did not put down a question. Okay. Michelle Rodriguez, thank you for following. Michelle is asking, will Alex A try to see me soon if he's interested? All right, let's see. Michelle is asking, will Alex try to see me soon if he's interested. They got the lovers. The lovers. Yes. A quick gamble of yes or no, that would have been a yes. Now, this is the card of choices, the card of harmony. What I always tell you guys, are the words matching up with the actions? Does this person actually show up? You tell me. Okay. He's been so busy. Does he at least text you? Like, you know, is he at least texting? We Yeah, except not the past Tuesdays. His actions don't add up. Okay. Well, if you're being put in a drawer, you put him on a drawer too. The famous back burner. Mm-hmm. And that's coming from a man. Back burner. I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, I'm gonna tell you why. It is 2026. People have this at all times. You have this on your face right now. I'm pretty sure. Everybody got this on their faces all day long. If they're really interested, they would check the texts. Not trying to start shit, but like consistency is consistency. Ooh, hold up. So there's that. Like that's the bare minimum. That's the bare minimum, Michelle. That's the bare minimum. Like everybody got their phones on their faces nowadays. Everybody spends 5 hours on their phone. Sebastian, thank you so much for following. I really appreciate you. Stephanie, thank you for following. Let me see if there's anybody else that followed. Okay. All right, Stephanie, give me just a second. I gotta jump on YouTube real quick, and I'll get back to you, guys. Priorities for follow people who are following. If if you're already a follower, like a like would help. A share would help. A share would help the best. Okay. If you're already a follower, you can use shares. I can see when you guys are sharing. So thank you. I don't care if it's not even people you don't watch, just share. Just share so the algorithm can see it. All right. Stephanie, let me get back to Sophie. Thank you for sharing. Safe Lock, thank you for following. Stephanie, I'll get back to you shortly. Ashu Blessing Girl, who is coming? My love life, X or next? Ashu Blessing Girl. Girl, you ready for a beating? You ready for a beating, aren't you? I'm gonna tell y'all. Okay. You got the Hermit on reverse. That's the card of isolation, depression, all the bad shit, right? You're just isolating. So number one, Number one, you gonna I'm slapping you right now, okay? I'm telling you, I'm slapping you. Psh. No X, okay? No X. X is an X for a reason. It means it didn't work out. It means that it was not for you. It means that you move on. You get out of the house. You get out of the house. Go meet somebody outside of the house. You go. Don't stay inside. Get out of the house. Do not stay inside the house. Go meet somebody. You need to meet somebody. Yeah, don't be waiting for no X. You guys don't be asking me about X. I'm gonna start slapping y'all. Why do I hate X's? Because they're X's. Guys, they're X's. They're not supposed to be like, why are you gonna come back to the X? No, move the queue. Move the queue. Let new people come in. Ain't nobody got time for X's. No. I'm sorry. That if they're an X, it means that they did you wrong. Okay? They did you wrong. Just to start. Something didn't work out. Like, why would you want to keep doing this stuff that did not work out? You know what I mean? All right, Stephanie. Stephanie is asking, will Morgan contact me today? Oh, what's this? Yes. Okay. 6 of wands. Yes, that would be a yes. Quick yes or no question. That would have been a yes. Okay. That sounds like a quick yes or no. So I'll just give you a quick yes. Stephanie, let me know if you have any questions about the card itself. That's the card of victory. You're welcome. Oh my gosh, Sophie. Did you add something, Sophie? Sophie did not ask anything and she's sharing. Thank you so much. Oh my God, Sophie. Thank you. All right, Sky is asking, are Cam's notes directed at me? Sebastian, are you trying to say something? Subscribe 11.1K. I don't know. I don't know what you're saying, dude. All right, Sky. Question for Sky. Are Cam's notes directed at me? No. No, they are not. Lovers on reverse for you. Okay. They are not directed to you. And I'm going to tell you right now, don't buy into the drama. Derek, thank you so much for the roses. I really appreciate you. Have a good day, Safe Lock. Thank you for stopping by. Sky, if there is drama ahead, you have two choices, okay? You can either buy into the drama, deal with the drama, or you can ignore it. Guess which one is better? If you ignore it, if Cam is really in the intentions of, trying to get you off your center, if you simply ignore it, they will see it does not work. And they will have to stop because they're just looking stupid. Because people like to do that kind of shit. I don't like that. You know what I mean? Hey, White Raven, how's it going? You're welcome. All right, who else? Derek Green, thank you so much for following. Derek, let me just get one question. I'll get back to you shortly, okay? That's on YouTube. Guys, I jump back and forth, okay? Just be patient. I ask you to be patient. Asha Bat. Asha Bat on YouTube. You got the Three of Swords. That's a heartbreak card. So, what do we do to avoid heartbreaks, right? We just measure our expectations. You don't give yourself way too much. You don't take too much. So you just avoid heartbreak. If somebody did you wrong, 9 times out of 10, it's just better to let it go and not buy into the situation because, otherwise it just gets worse. But if you do have it happening, just don't put all of your eggs in a basket. You know what I mean? All right, Derek, your turn. You're doing your healing work. Yeah, you have lost your love. Yeah, so take care of your heart. Oops, sorry. Take care of your heart and just let it go. Just let it be. Don John, thank you so much for subscribing. Can you please tell me what is coming towards me in the next 5 days? They cheat on you, Asha? Yeah, don't. Mm-mm. So Asha, that is not a failure for you. That's a failure for them. Okay? Take that into consideration. Yeah, that's because they are a bad person if they cheated on you. So you should not be hurt because of that. They are the ones who should be hurt. Just let them go. Let them go. All right, Derek. Will Araceli and I reconcile the relationship romantically? Derek, I I will say this is very complicated. You see those two guys out in the cold, you know what I mean? So it's very complicated. I don't get the energy. I don't see it there. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't see it. That's the card of being out in the cold, abandonment. It's better to move on. All right, one on. But again, guys, I'm gonna tell you all again. You guys know about your life better than I do. I'm just picking up a card and reading a situation with a card. Okay, this does not mean it's definitive. It should not be used as absolute truth. This is just guidance. Okay, just guidance. I'm just reading out of a card. Be responsible. Don't be saying that, oh my God, the tarot reader told me everything is broken and it's bad. No, I'm just reading out of a card. Entertainment only, please. Thank you. All right, White Raven. Oh my God, White Raven, what you doing? All right, last night I did a daily tarot reading for myself, and it was so negative and harsh. Perhaps my angels are tired of sugarcoating and they wanted to call me out, but I was like, damn, I am trying. And then White Raven said, it left an uneasy feeling, but I can tell that I am stuck, truly stuck. And I keep repeating habits and cycles, avoiding change. Any advice on what should I do? Sure, let me get your card. Girl! Or sir, I don't know. It's probably girl. White Raven. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups for you. Thank you for coming back, by the way. It's a love when you guys come back and hang out with me. Um, Seven of Cups, you see a bunch of little cups, and a bunch of each cup got one thing in. And then there's this guy looking up, all the way up to the clouds, and he's probably like, what the hell should I do? What the hell should I pick? Um, so ask yourself, are you trying to control and are you trying to control every single situation that is wrong with you right now? If that is the case, I will tell you, instead of picking three, four, five, six, seven different cups, you're gonna pick the biggest one, the biggest problem. You pick the biggest problem today, and you're gonna fix today the biggest problem. Tomorrow, and then tomorrow, and you're gonna pick a different cup. And then the next day, and be like, oh my God, I fixed the other two last problems. Let me pick the third one that hurts the most. I know it's kind of like, oh my God, really? Seriously, you gotta tell me that. But that's what I would get out of the card. Do not be overwhelmed. Yeah. Just just if it's a huge problem that falls into little problems, you need to prioritize. You know, get one problem at a time. What is the biggest bleeding in this entire situation? Like, what is the biggest bleeding that I have in this situation? Then you pick one and like, yep, let's fix this bleeding. No band-aid. You gotta wrap it up and then fix it. No band-aids. Because band-aids, you know what I mean, Jelly Bean? All right. Let's see who else we got here. You're very welcome. Oh my gosh. I'm falling behind. Guys, be patient. I do one TikTok and one YouTube. So be patient, please and thank you. And if you follow, I will give you priority, but each one on its time. So be patient. All right. After Derek followed, we had a Desiree following. Desiree is asking, Desiree, are you still there? Desiree. No, Lunara. No. I give priority to people who are following. If you're already a follower, you can always share. All right, Desiree is asking, will Paul and I be together? She's not answering. I'm just going to get a quick yes or no. And that was quick. That will be a yes. We'll get together, but there will be challenges. Challenges ahead, but that's a yes. All right, next one. And guys, if you already have asked a question, please be mindful that other people are asking as well. So, Last one I did was a White Raven. I've already done Asha. Gonjon. Can you please tell me what is coming to me next? In the next 5 days. Gonjon, it's your turn. All right. Gonjon is asking what is coming towards him in the next 5 days. Gonjon, this is a 3 of Pentacles. That's a card of teamwork, working together. So in the next 5 days, as you asked, you might get an offer. Someone might want to do a collaboration. They might ask you for help, or you may need to ask for somebody for help to get some sort of work done. Okay. That's a minor card. It's nothing too big, but you know, if you're working on something at the moment, it will be very important also so you can show your work. You know, show your work. Show what you're made of. All right. I just done that. See, Marie, Tamika. Will me and Aruba L work things out between us? All right. Will Tamika work things out? Tamika, that would be a yes. On a quick yes or no, that would be a yes. And also look for structure. If you guys have separated or, you know, whatever happened, look for structure. What means structure to you? Ask yourself that. What structure means to you? Once you know exactly what structure means to you, if it is a marriage, what does marriage mean to you? If it's a relationship in general, what does that relationship mean to you? How can a relationship can actually survive without foundation, right? Kido Kamari is asking, will my ex Anuj coming back in love life? Yo, I'm gonna slap y'all. Kido Kamari, the Emperor on reverse. I don't think they will come back. That's the Emperor on reverse. That's a bad, bad guy. And you guys had a 2-year breakup. Ain't nobody got time for that. 2 years is too long for waiting on somebody. Don't you move on? You get a new man, new woman. I don't know. Okay, 2 years, guys. 2 years is a very long time for somebody to be living rent free on your heads. 2 years is a lot. Okay, get some new D. Some new D. All right, who else? Who else? We got after Marie, we got Mandy. Mandy, are you still there, Mandy? Does Perry have a child on the way? Mandy's asking, does Perry have a child on the way? Does Mandy have a child on the way? I don't think so. 4 of Cups on reverse. That's a card of marriage, card of structure. And on a quick yes or no, I would have said no, I don't think so. Back to the tubes. Sir, can you please check my husband will come back to me? Will a sleeper husband come back to them? That's a card of leaving. That's a card of leaving. I don't think so. Okay. Tiffany, thank you for following. I'll get back to you shortly. Destiny Lee Kuba. Destiny Lee, thank you for following. Let me get you a card. The Fool. Destiny Lee, you got the Fool on reverse. So this can mean two things, okay? Don't be foolish. That's number one. Duh. Don't be foolish. Are you going through something? Are you going through something new that you have been avoiding? If that is the case, that may mean that you got an opportunity you may be passing up just out of fear, right? So jump. Destiny, are you still watching? If you're still watching, I'm gonna leave this card here if you have any question about it. All right, who else? S24. What is coming in love life by the end of this year? Dude, we only got 2 days. I'll get you a card. Oh, gosh. All right. Three ops words on reverse. You need to heal. You probably need to heal. Make sure you're healing. Don't worry about those next few days. Those next few days, you need to heal. Heal. If you got any biz going on, take care of them biz. Three ops words. I don't think nothing's coming. Work on your little hearts, okay? You're welcome. Just heal. You only got 2 days. If you're not healed, you can't get somebody new because otherwise it's going to be hurting. And that sucks. All right, who else? Raven, thank you for following. What is Raven asking? Hayden, will Tyler respond to my message tomorrow? Will Tyler respond to my message tomorrow? Is the question from Hayden. Page of Cups on reverse. I don't think so. It does not feel like it. And then we got Barbara. Did Barbara ask a question? No. 2 heartbeats. Thank you for the gifts. Pauline, is Jamie watching my WhatsApp videos today? All right, it looks like I got all the questions on YouTube, so I'm just gonna follow up with TikTok now, guys. And Aisha, I'll get back to you shortly once I'm done with TikTok, and I'll talk about myself. All right. Barbara, thank you for following. Sweet Lips. Um, thank you so much for following as well. Sweet Lips is asking, we'll meet and oh gee, I forgot. Oh my god. All right, is Jimmy watching my WhatsApp videos for Pauline? Let me get this. Oh my god, I'm getting so confused. Tiffany, guys, yeah, sorry, I'm getting you, Pauline. Sorry, I promised gifts, right? All right. Um, on a quick yes or no, that would have been a yes, right? As temperance, that's a card of balance. What are you transforming out of this situation? What are you getting out of this situation? Pauline, what you getting out of the situation? I'm gonna put it over here on the side while you. Oh yeah, you're not getting anything, but him wanting you, like, are you interested in it? Is that like a love thing? Like he's your ex. So let me see if I understand. You are posting about your ex so he can see it and he can reflect. How does that work? Oh, okay. Yeah, you just keep on posting. He's the ex, anyways. Like, he's the ex. Mm, let him be. He's the ex. You don't have no honey no more. Mm. Do it for yourself. Self care is the best care. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's kind of hard to understand. Sweet lips. Will me and Fame make it together? All right. King of Swords. King of Swords. Sweet lips. On a gamble of yes or no, that would have been a no. On the card meaning, it could be someone might have a really sharp tongue or saying really hurtful things. Or if someone is not doing that, then make sure you guys are not actually, being sharp on each other if you want to still be together, right? If you want to keep it together. He does. Yeah. I mean, if somebody is being cruel and having a sharp tongue, then you gotta ask yourself, is that worth it? If it's worth it, are they making any effort to change? Gotta change. Something gotta give. Something gotta give. You're welcome. All right, let me see if I forgot anybody else. That Tiffany. Tiffany, thank you for following. It looks like Tiffany is the next one. Yeah, Tiffany. Tiffany is asking, did Emmanuel text me this morning? What? Tiffany, you're on your phone, Tiffany. What does that mean? Tiffany, what does that mean? What does that mean? Thank you, Nikki. I'll get back to you shortly. Did Emmanuel text Tiffany this morning? Like, I don't get it. Yes. He texted you this morning, but check your phone and check the number. Like, well, I don't want to be rude, no nothing, okay? I don't mean to be rude, but it's like, I don't get it. Is he using a different number to text you? She probably ain't even here no more. She asked about it. She's like, oh, he's taking too long. I'm going to move on. All right, Nikki, since you followed, I'll give you priority. Nicole, does Onan really love me or is he playing me? Okay. Girl, you got no time for insecurities in here. Ace of Cups on reverse. Okay, I could give you a quick yes or no. I could give you a quick yes or no, but I feel like that would be very unfair. Okay. I feel like that would be very unfair if I just give you a quick no. The Ace of Cups is a card of new love, new relationships, something that's coming in the horizon. Then I'm gonna give you my very logical side here. Okay, I'll give you my logical side. Ask yourself, like, look at your own question right now. Does this person really love me, or is he playing you? Is that rooted in some insecurity, or is that rooted on the actions that Onan has given you lately? His actions. So, did you find out some lying, some cheating? Lying, cheating? Concrete proof? He disappeared for 5 days. That's sus. That's sus. And then comes back high as a kite. Okay, so if he goes away for 5 days and he gets back high as a kite, you already know where the problem is coming from. Did y'all had a conversation about that? He was trying to say he loves me and he's sorry. Yeah. And you believe nothing he says. Okay. Like, like, how come someone goes How come someone disappears for 5 days and gets back high as a kite? How come? Did you tell him? Then you better start getting sober. Because this shit is getting old. Girl. Girl. Yeah, he needs rehab. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. He needs to. Be like, if you really love me, then you get off that shit. Thank you very much. Why didn't you text me at least? What were you doing while you were high? Do you have a problem? Girl. Girl. It's like dealing with an alcoholic. They say they love you, and then you tell them, so what you gonna do about it? And they're gonna be like, oh, I'll slow down. No, I don't mean slow down. What you gonna do about it? I don't like that shit. Just tell them, I don't like that shit. If you're in the conditions to step out and get out, and guess what? Less toxicity for you. If you're actually married and you know, and you may not have a way out right now, you just figured out an exit plan. Your neighbors. So you guys just hang out. Yeah. Okay. Mm. Call me when you're sober. Have a good day. Mm-mm. I had a husband in the past that was very bad with addiction. And guess what? Even after I left, it did not get any better. You deserve better. Sorry, not sorry for saying that. You deserve better. Jojo is asking, does my husband loves me? Okay, yeah, yeah. And I had the same fear, and guess what? It did happen. And he OD'd, and he's now buried. And I blamed myself for a very long time. And guess what? I lost everything because of it. So before that happens to you, you have to understand that the first step is his. He's gotta be the one to do it, not you. He's a grown ass man. He chooses to put the dope on his mouth. Period. I live with an alcoholic. Like, yeah, shame on me. Guess what? As soon as this shit starts moving, bitch, I'm getting out. You want to keep drinking? Keep on drinking. Try me. Shame on me for following a second time. It was a different man, but still, you know. Let me get JoJo's question real quick. Does my husband love me? JoJo. Yes, he does love you. Three of Pentacles. He does love you. Jojo. 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 He loves you, Jojo. Three of Pentacles. That's the card of teamwork. Aisha, are you still there? Aisha. Now everybody's done with questions. Oh, I got Aksara Meta. Should I trust my intuition? Has my intuition become sharper than before? Yes. You should trust your intuition. Make sure you know, if you're gonna take any actions, you have everything, in place. Arshia Saj. Should I go meet Xavier or stay with Kenny? Girl! Should I meet with Xavier or stay with Kenny? Girl. Girl. Make up a decision, okay? Make a decision, okay? I'll pick another card just as confirmation. But you keep playing that game, you're gonna end up alone. Okay? Out of the code. All right. Upright for Xavier and reverse for Kenny. Girl. I'm giving reverse for Kenny. Look at that. Knight of Swords. Sharp down. Now you go for the best one. Does he see? Does he come over to see you? Does he text you? Does he? I don't know. Girl, I love that. You going for Xavier? That's funny as hell. All right, Sarah Mena. Should you trust your intuition? Has it become sharper before? As a quick yes or no, yes. There you go. That's a yes. On the card meaning, don't get yourself too overwhelmed. Don't think too much. Okay? Aksara, don't think too much. Trust your intuition. Don't think too much about it. Just do it. Okay? You just do it. If you're like, if you keep thinking about your intuition and you do nothing, guess what happens? Nothing. So intuition is good once there is action also. Yep. Yeah, sometimes it can get stuck, yeah, but the worst thing of not trusting your intuition is not taking any action. You gotta take action if you want something to manifest. I see now. You're welcome. Pap is asking, will I find love next year? You got the Nine of Cups on reverse, Pap. Pap, I would say make sure actually you're going out. What do you do if you want to have, love? How do you find love? You gotta go out. You gotta meet people. If you're sitting inside the house doing nothing, watching TV, do you think that's going to happen? Well, it ain't gonna happen. You gotta go outside so things can happen. You gotta go outside. And I'm guilty of that too. I'm like, oh, I need to go out and meet new people. But you gotta go out and meet people. Because if you don't, guess what? Arsha, you gotta. Arsha is asking, is it a good decision to meet Xavier? You go meet one of them. So here, you wanna. I am not gonna shame nobody over here, okay? So you go meet with one. You don't let the other one know, and then you go meet with the second one, and then you're like, oh, I like this one better, and boom, figure it out. There you go. Easy. Pep, you're very welcome. Folks on YouTube, everybody who already got a question, I've got Alicia. Okay, I'll get Alicia. But if you guys already got a question, just know that I'm only gonna go back to you guys if you ask another question if I don't have anybody else going on. So as long as I got more people asking stuff, then it's gonna be hard for me to come back. All right. I am on YouTube and on TikTok as well. Alicia, that is not Aisha, that's for Alicia. Alicia was asking, what is God blessings for me? Alicia. Ask yourself, what situations have you put yourself into? That's the hangman on reverse. Did you put yourself in there because you felt like it and like you're hanging down from the tree because you put yourself there? So if you put yourself in a situation, make sure you're able to get out of it. This is not the time to wait. That is time to take action. Don't be waiting for things to happen. You go and take action. That's a hangman for you. Hope. Hope is asking, does my therapist have a poor view of me? Hope. Yeah, Alicia, don't be stuck, Alicia. Don't be stuck. All right, Hope is asking, does my therapist have a poor view of me? No. Three of Pentacles on reverse. No, it does not. You know why? Number one, you should not be afraid to go to the therapist because they hear all sorts of stories and they understand why you take certain actions and why you think a certain way, right? You're going to go out there and you're going to tell whatever problem that's going on, and they will most likely already have some sort of diagnose. They will make their notes, right? The same thing for me. Like, I don't have a psychology degree or anything, but I use the tarot for self-improvement. Like most people ask me those fortune telling questions, but I take a more practical way to read the cards. You guys are asking me fortune telling. I'll give you the fortune telling. But let's say in this case over here, that would have been a no. You know what I mean? Thank you for following. But yeah, those guys, they gotta follow regulations. They cannot really like make a huge opinion, and they are not supposed to leak any information either. So be safe. You're safe with that. So don't be worried about you're supposed to tell your dirtiest secrets to your therapist because you pay them good money for that. Who never? Who never? I used to love going to the therapist. Oh my god, it was so good. I would tell her the my dirtiest secrets, and I was like, oh my god, this is so good. All right, after Hope, we got Jennifer. Jennifer. Does Faith have a crush on Jennifer? Does Faith have a crush? Yes. Yes. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. That's the crush. That's a crush card. Yes. Yes, Jennifer. Just go slow though. Go slow. Go slow. I tell y'all, go slow. Go slow. Do not take my cards as absolute truth. Your mile may vary. The Page of Cups can also be someone who is very charismatic. Someone, they may seem even romantic, but that's a card of crush. Really. Azavian. Azavian. How's it going, man? Thanks for coming back. Azavian is asking, do my wife love the other man? Azavian, we had this conversation, Azavian. Dude, we had this conversation. That's toxic for you, man. Do you want me to pull a card still? We had this conversation before, man. We had this conversation. I can pull a card for you. It may come a different answer, but Vox is asking, will Mike try reconciling with me before the new year, or is he happy without me? All right, will Mike try to reconcile with Alex and try reconciling before the New Year's? Okay, we got High Priestess. High Priestess is the card of intuition. This card is coming out all the time. Okay, so if we are gambling on a yes or no, which I strongly do not, believe a whole lot on yes or no, sometimes it does happen, sometimes it doesn't. You got 50-50. So if we're gambling, this will be a yes. If we ain't gambling, okay, if we take the High Priestess as consideration, I will tell you, what is your intuition telling you at this very moment? What is your intuition telling you at this moment? You are most likely right, because you know the situation better than I do. Like, as I said before, you guys want fortune telling? I will give you the fortune telling, but I give you the most practical stuff. If I give you the most practical answer by the High Priestess, I will say, you already know the answer and your intuition is most likely right. I should probably write on my profiles like, my tarot is more for improvement. But I'll give you guys a card. You want a card? I'll give you a card. Jennifer, thank you for following. All right, it's been 2 hours. Man. All right, guys, I am going to jump. Oh, you guys giving me likes. I need to go and take a break. And I'll be back in probably half an hour or so. Did Dakota ask a question? Oh, sorry, Dakota. Sorry, Dakota. Are you still there, Dakota? Before I head out? Because I also got to adjust my room here because there's too much light from outside. Dakota, you. No, I'm heading out for a little bit. I need a break. It's been 2 hours. All right. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate y'all. And I'll be back in a little bit. Thank you. Bye bye.